time to give it to ya. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, good people? I know y'all out there on the grill, leaving me and Cheryl in the house. They go. You know what they gonna do now? They gonna hurry up and eat up all of the baked beans. They gonna eat up all the coleslaw. They're gonna eat up all the potato salad. But that's okay. That's okay. Y'all go ahead and get y'all grub on. Bring your plates. Go ahead, grab your plates. Grab your drink. Okay. Don't forget your earbuds so people won't be like, turn that podcast off, interrupting our line dancing song. You know what I'm saying? We are on our 70th episode. We are 70 episodes in. Did I say 70? Because I'm Kilolo, and that's how we talk. 70. Yes, 70 episode. And it's me, your homegirl, Adosha Wright. And then over there, that's right, that's my BMF. Y'all know what that stands for. If you don't, shame on ya. The unapologetically brilliant Cheryl Morrow. That's right. We was like, we ain't gonna let Labor Day stop our love. What's up, Esther? You off today? Okay. You got your food with you. I know we got some vegans in the chat. So if you have your tofu or your salad or your kale, my niece, she's a pescatarian. They got some fancy stuff out there. I never heard of a pescatarian until like a couple of years ago. You like Cheryl's hair? Oh my goodness. I will rock my curly hair on the next podcast. I was going to do it today, but we're cooking. And so I didn't really want to have to wash it 2 times. Y'all know how girls are. So next week I will be rocking it. Cheryl, they're loving it. Oh, Danny, I knew you was coming in the chat. See, and so I got to be cute for you. You already know. Ain't nothing changed. I still got a crush on you. Ain't nothing changed with chicken wing. Welcome. We are on our 70th episode. And boy, do we have a wonderful podcast for you guys today. The topic is all about food and hair. Can you eat your way through or to some healthy hair? We're just going to play a little bit of Sister Let Me Do Your Hair. Just a few seconds because Cheryl's got to get out of here. And I want to make sure they don't eat up all the damn potato salad. So let's put a little music on as we wait for some people to come through the chat and join us on our 70th episode of the dumbest shit that people say about black hair. It's me, your homegirl, Adosha Wright, and my PNC, my partner in cosmetology, the one and only Cheryl Morrow. Let's hit it. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I got my comb, too. It's playing. Oh, there we go. Hold on, Danny. Don't hop off this. Let me get my do popping. Hold on. How's it doing in Vegas? How is it doing in Vegas? How's it doing in Vegas? Because in Cleveland, today it is absolutely come on in, y'all. Respectful.
You are wonderful. I want to help you. Let me help your
Hey.
I'd be so very
Very
happy
if you would let me do your
hair.
Come on, y'all, let me do your hair. Come on off the grill. Come on off the grill. Y'all hair smell like smoke. My hair smell like smoke. Come on.
Let me do your hair.
Hey. Now let me do your hair. It's Labor Day, y'all.
Sister, survivor of what you've been through.
And don't forget, you can get this song on Amazon. It's for sale now.
I want to help you. Let
gotta do y'all here. Come on in, y'all.
Let me do your hair.
Hey.
Let me do
Let
your
me do your
hair.
hair.
Let me do
Let me
your
do your hair.
hair.
All right, now, welcome to the 70th episode of the dumbest shit that people say about black hair. And today we're going to be talking about food and hair. All right. We're gonna hop right to it. But as usual, we gotta talk about a couple of these current events, right, Cheryl? So
Yep.
I don't know if you know. I hope you guys are really enjoying Labor Day. Danny says it's absolutely beautiful in Vegas. Let us know what city you represent, even if you're watching this post the live. So let us know what city you're watching us from. But he says it's feeling really nice. In Vegas, I know in Cleveland today it is absolutely beautiful. The I was gonna say the hair show, the air show with the little airplanes and whatnot. How's it doing over in beautiful where is San Diego, which I know is always beautiful.
Yep.
She said, "Yep." She's trying to be all fast. You know what I'm saying? That Cleveland is gonna be good. Y'all gonna be feeling good for about 2 more weeks, and after that, you right. You right. So come on, Cleveland. Y'all pull out y'all biker shorts. We got a couple more days. Pull out the biker shorts and come on with them Daisy Dukes. Come on, Cleveland, represent. All right. So it's Labor Day. It's looking good. Also, what's up with that Burning Man festival? Did you guys hear about the Burning Man Festival? Is this festival where they burn the man? It's like a love fest,
Mm-hmm.
and
It started here in Cali.
it started in California. Why am I not surprised?
I think in the San Francisco area.
Did it really?
I think so. It's the birth of
Oh,
Burning
it's
Man.
like a modern day Woodstock. Would you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they had not got stuck in the mud, I wouldn't mind going to that because it was all eco friendly and
It's always nice. I've never heard anything about Burning Man. Bad.
oh my gosh, Burning! If you don't know what Burning Man is, please go on over here on YouTube channel and just Google Burning Man, and it is absolutely, I mean, it is mind blowing what humans can do. You can't spend any money there. It's all about love, positivity, of course, and a whole lot of achy haul, which is my kind of town. You know what I'm saying? And all about earth friendly, like that. It's a really really cool event. Esther, it's 95 degrees where you're at. Jesus, you on fire. No, it ain't that hot. It's not that hot in
No.
Cleveland, but it sure feels good. Okay. Also, did you go see the Equalizer? Did anybody go see the Equalizer? I went to see it. Did you go see it? You didn't go see the Equalizer?
It'll be on Netflix or something.
Why everybody keeps saying that? Don't y'all want to go to the movies? Look, this kilo. I said 7D. Now I'm saying 2 duh. Y'all don't want to go to the movies and eat the popcorn and have the big surround sound, and nobody likes the movies anymore. Well, I like the cinema. I like the cinema. Danny,
I mean, I do. I do.
but
I like
it's
when they serve the dinner and you have the seats kicked back.
oh, that's the new kind too. Ooh, wee. Daddy, when you come back to Cleveland, we'll have to catch a movie or something, if you know what I mean. Go to the theater, get some popcorn, put a little extra butter on there, get your Twizzlers. That's right. You only watch super. I knew someone was going to say that superhero movies are best done in the movie theaters. I like that 3D experience, except for Jaws. I don't want to see Jaws, and I don't want to see The Exorcist in 3D because then I'll probably never be able to go to sleep or get back in the ocean again. But speaking of ocean again, where we can get some food from, let's hop right into the topic of food and hair. So we're going to break this down in just 4 simple categories, Cheryl. So
Okay.
first, there is this belief that if you eat food can actually make your hair or promote um, the health of the hair in some, fashion one way or the other. It's a belief that, food can actually do this. So let's see, what clip do I have? Is this the one? I forgot to label them. Let's see what they have. What did he have to say?
I'm doing a hair mask for culture. This is avocado.
Oh, I must have didn't get it. Okay, well, here's what she has to say. Here we go.
Just like dietary imbalances can impact our skin, they also can affect our hair. Nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants from our diet are really important in the health of the hair follicle, and they ensure hair thickness, strength, shine, and growth.
What you talking about, Will?
I guess that wanted to freeze up there. So we're going to hop right into it. They're saying that food and supplements. Okay. So we'll start off number one. What actually makes hair healthy and grow? Because when you listen and you read things about food and hair, two things that'll always come with it. Number one, food will definitely make your hair nice and healthy if you eat it. Of course, if you take your supplements, and then also it will make the hair grow longer. So come on, sure. Now, one of these podcasts, they have to be true. So, okay, I believe it. Okay,
Well, what part do you believe?
I believe that if you eat the right foods, it provides the nourishments to, you know, I won't say fuel, but contribute to healthy hair. Anybody else in the chat? Don't leave me hanging. Come on, Esther. Come on, Danny.
I know that is the conventional thought, and it's not the fact that food eating good is going to do any disservice to you. Obviously not.
Obviously.
You can eat your way to health faster than you can medicate it to health. But cell growth, like hair, is not quite directly connected to your digestive system. So what happens is that food should keep the body in balance with acid and alkaline. Hopefully that increases and maintains your immune health and your endocrine system, which controls your hormones. That is what stabilizes hair growth and things of that nature. I think the question is not that foods you eat with your mouth. I think that if we can understand that the cell growth is not connected to the digestive system, but what creates the hair to go wrong is more of the question.
But isn't it true that if you don't eat, say like if a person is like, anorexic or something like that, or because they're not getting enough nutrients, or people who have, like, I've had customers who have had like the bariatric surgery, or the one where they shrink your stomach, and a lot of them experience excessive, like serious hair loss. So with that, like,
but
so
it's,
now,
right, but it's not that they stopped eating salad. It's because the hormones are now off. The immune system has detected something and drives the hormones off. And the hormones, cortisol, your androgens, and your hormones are so much more important, and they are kept in balance by diet, not directly affected or fed through the nutrients through your digestive system, because a lot is lost in your stomach and then it goes to other places. Now, you can maintain a diet, right?
right?
Okay. But you can go through a traumatic stress still eat the same diet. Why is the hair affected? Because your stomach didn't change. Your
Hmm.
your hormones changed.
So let me back it up. So let me back it on up. What's up, Sandra? We got our third host is in the chat. You came out for us for Labor Day. Our homegirl Sandra is in the chat. What's going on? Everybody drop that S is in the chat. Homegirl Sandra is in the chat. So let me just back this up. So what we eat is going to help sustain our other vital organs. Our
Right.
vital organs are responsible for cellular and
Right.
immunological communication
Right.
and hormones, of course. And that's
Right.
what's
So that's why there's different supplements. There's minerals, proteins, amino acids, which is proteins. Then you have, vitamins,
oh,
right?
they're not the same. So when they say vitamins oh, now, you're going a little bit above my head here. So vitamins and minerals
So,
are
so as a practicing cosmetic trichologist, as I teach cosmetology, I keep a OBGYN or a endocrinologist at my access, especially when women are either going through peri or menopausal, or they have a drastic difference in um, shedding or things of that nature. It is usually the hormones that is the issue. It is the the hormones that are carrying the message either to your immune system, because you can be eating the same salad and your autoimmune disease is triggered. Has nothing to do with your stomach. And so your autoimmune response kicks off a traumatic something that goes on in your body, such as even a virus or a bacteria. None of that is connected to diet.
but now I'm kind of confused
Okay.
because they're saying like if you eat certain foods, right? Um, that something happens like beans and
Now, let's just say you have
protein,
right. Let's say you have an allergic reaction, right? And all
right?
of a sudden it does, and it triggers your immune system. It is your immune system that is causing the health or hair loss, not the actual food. So
Hmm.
you have systems that nutrition is not usually connected to neural triggers. It is the maintenance of the body's pH to keep things in balance that is directly affected to hair, color of your skin, the way you feel, fatigue, and things of that nature. It's not
Right.
it's not your food is going straight into your stomach, into your bloodstream, and straight to your hair follicles. No, it don't work like that.
Oh man, I feel dumber than a box of rocks. Anybody out there? I thought that. Now, let me back it on up. So what about water then? Because surely, like if you're not drinking enough water, I mean, I see, I see the number one problem I see in the hair salon, health wise, to me, I see some seriously dehydrated people. Like you
Absolutely.
can see it, their eyes are cracked, their earlobes are cracked, the corners of their nose, even sometimes like their cuticles, they're like split. I mean, you can truly see that, some of the customers are are dehydrated and the hair is just ugh. So
Right.
I always ask, how much water are you drinking? So, what role does water play in our hair?
Well, what's in water, or what should be in water, shall I ask? Electrolytes.
So this Afro Hair Summit water is some spring water. Uh,
It is to keep your urine and to keep the kidneys clean. It has nothing to do with electrolytes. Minerals to keep the body from hanging on to glucose and to keep hanging on to toxins. You want
That's what water is
you
for.
want no water is to flush through your kidneys. Electrolytes are to keep the body full in the blood, in the white blood cells and red blood cells, rich with minerals. Electrolytes takes magnesium, potassium, selenium, zinc. It's a system. Your body is a system. It's not just a filter. Your kidney,
Oh.
your kidneys are the filter.
So okay, I see y'all. We got some good questions in the chat. Okay, so let me just back off a little bit. Okay, so here we go. So Sandra says this. Hold on. So if your pH is off from not drinking the water, is what I'm thinking you're saying, right, Sandra? Then that would affect your hair and skin, like the. So water helps your pH, right, in your body, correct, Cheryl?
If the pH of the water suffices and is the right pH, let's just say your pH is already low, it's already acidic, and you drink bad water. Does that automatically think because it's just liquid? It's
But
just
wait, what's bad? Hold on now. You're going too fast now. Did she just say you drink bad water? What the heck is
tap water or water that has a lot of heavy minerals in it or the wrong minerals in it. Water always should be, that's why they tell you to either put lemon or lime or something electrical like pink Himalayan salt or Celtic salt, because it's supposed to not only just flush through the kidneys, but it is to also keep your blood pH from being thick or too thin.
what? You are blowing my mind. Now hold on. We gotta get off. I know we can't now you see you always going to another level. And Miss Ernisa Barnwell's like, yes, that's right. Contaminate. Well, what y'all must be cousins or something. What's going on, Miss Barnwell? I'm just feeling kind of my boss is in the chat. Come on, pause, everybody. Drop y'all L's. What's up? Come on, y'all. Pause for the cause. My boss is in the chat. Let's drop them L's. Come on through. What's up, boss? I was trying to call you earlier today. So everybody is like, yes, water. You
But
know,
pH is important. The key is what is your body optimal, so it brings the pH without sacrificing something else. Because see, most people are deficient, and let me just explain why most practitioners, not MDs so much. It's funny that MDs don't talk about how important supplements are, and then people who are not the MDs do, because it allows them to talk about health without losing or breaking the law or losing their license. Or it just, food is just always given a lot of credit to go into other conversations that are actually medical. But if, as cosmetologists and trichologists, we do know that we can feed the mouth, and it's very important what goes in. However, we have to understand what systems are much more at play when it comes to skin, eyes, skin vibrance, scalp, and hair health.
okay. So with that being said, hair is a part of your excretory system.
It is governed by more of your endocrine, your hormonal health, your immune health, not
Really?
not directly connected to the moment you get stress and the cortisol goes up. What happens?
I
That's
don't
why
know.
that's why we go to the dermatologist. And the dermatologist will maybe give us some topical or corticosteroid and then tell us to get rid of the stress, which usually does the trick. However, it takes a while for the body to get untraumatized. The immune system gets very discerning and gets stronger, and then it begins the production of the hair cell again. Let's just say patients with that go through chemo or radiation, you're killing all of the body discriminates. The immune system decides what's going to begin again and what doesn't, because the body's job is to keep the body alive. There's only a couple of major organs: your liver, lungs, heart, and brain. That's the only priority that the body really, and kidneys. It only cares about those vital organs.
Mm,
Everything else will shut down.
mm,
Why you lose your hair. That's all. Why
ah.
um you lose certain your taste buds or your sense of smell, or COVID when you got the um
Intelligent effluvia.
vaccine. You got the
Ah.
vaccine. You lost your sense of smell because the immune system is trying to discern of what's
Hmm.
important to keep you alive and to keep the pH balance. All of those takes a lot of vitals to do that. And your body is consistently, depending on how deficient you are, minerals, it will decide for you. I gotta
Hmm.
I gotta
Now,
keep this chick alive, or I gotta keep this guy alive, and then off with the hair, off with the eyebrows. You don't have as
so
much
the,
energy.
so the body, so the body is very sophisticated. We think we're controlling it with, uh, with what we actually eat, but it's a little bit more. The body is smarter before we even put the food in there. Obviously, this is a good one. I like this one here. And she says that's why some people shouldn't drink out of plastic bottles, because she says certain plastics can be endocrine disruptors. Um, I remember there was this big thing about Cheryl Crow had got cancer from drinking out of bottles, and she said she had no idea of where that came from. That was not true. But what is this about those the plastic bottles that's supposed to leach and cause endocrine disruption?
I will say, at all costs, drink your water out of glass bottles, but endocrine disruptors, cancer is not a hormonal issue.
Repeat
Cancer,
that, please. I'm sorry.
cancer is not a endocrine issue. It's not a hormonal issue. It is a metabolic issue.
Whoa.
And it's unfortunate because this is not special information, guys. It's just that the standard of care, I mean, you get things, um, because, of course, there's so many doctors. The United States is not a dumb country. It's not, and though it's behind in the standard of care of, unfortunately, cancer research. We're the richest country on earth, and we're like 25 years behind Cuba in
Wow.
countries that know the causes of cancer, and it can be solved easily. But that's
It's
a
not
whole
enough. It's
that's it.
money, money, money. So let's move a little bit onward because we know you don't have much time. So we got two more things. So what about let's hit this one right here. We're on supplements, right? So what about this one? Biotin.
First of all, let's start talking about what biotin is. Oh, first of all, well, actually, let's talk about where it's found because I think this is super interesting. The foods that biotin is found in is things like eggs and milk, even bananas, believe it or not, organ meats like liver, but fish, seeds, nuts, and even sweet potatoes. So those of you who like sweet potatoes, you are in luck. Now, biotin serves a really important purpose in the body. It helps break down fats and carbohydrates and other substances in the body. It's super, super important. And people who have a true biotin deficiency, I mean, they don't have enough, tend to have things like thinning hair, or loss of hair on their entire body.
I hate biotin. I always tell people biotin has the best PR agent in all of medicine.
What you talking about, Will?
All right. All right. So don't forget, guys, you can get your tickets for the Afro Hair Summit if you are a cosmetologist and you are inundated and overwhelmed by all of this information. Cheryl is going to be with us on Monday, October the 23rd at Powell's Beauty Barber and Beauty Supply located in Toledo, Ohio. So visit Afro Hair Science Summit and get your ticket today. So Everybody on the planet is just about biotin crazy. So you talked about supplements, but specifically, what is it about biotin that people can it in that hormonal, would biotin be able to fuel that communication, if you will?
First of all, let's start talking about what biotin is. Oh, first of all,
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Uh, I will say this. I don't really study a lot on biotin,
Okay.
um, because biotin is always taken after they're in trouble or after the thinning. And that at that point, it wasn't a deficiency of biotin that caused it. You have to find the cause. And I'm not saying, hey, don't take a biotin every now and then. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that the second young lady is correct, but a lot of herbs, and it has great PR agents. Essential oils had a good PR agent, and mineral oil got a bad name. And so that always happens like that. Here we go again. As cosmetologists and hairstylists, we have to be science based, and we have to really expand our thinking and make sure that we stay on point with actually what really works and how the body works, how the body absorbs minerals, how the body works once those minerals are absorbed. What does that do to the pH? What does that do to the hormones, which is what is responsible? But I will say the foods after the thinning happens, the food after the hair is breaking, and you have to get to the cause of that. Food is not going to have a direct effect on that.
Wow. 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 I'm just, hold on. Well, since food ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well eat my.
No, I didn't say the food ain't going to do nothing.
No, I'm just I had to get that in, Esther. You know what I'm saying, Esther?
Right.
Yeah, my baked beans. But so what is it about the food? What does food? What will it do? Aside, like you said, it will help the body, but what will it?
Well, what happens is that let's just say diets like keto, because let's just say she mentioned that the biotin has the ability to absorb sugars and carbohydrates. Why don't you just start lowering the carbohydrate in the first place?
Oh well, I just ate them damn baked beans. Oh snap!
But what I'm saying is that instead of taking an additional
I got you.
something that you really didn't know you were deficient in, why don't you just stop eating the carbohydrate? Well, they don't want you to start eating the carbohydrate because that you always tell me they messing with the church's money, but you don't have to now go and get another master called the vitamin store. Now you're addicted to that. Just stop eating so many carbohydrates if you are prone to stress and things of that nature. And you're putting the body under so much more energy stress, because the energy stress robs your body of the oxygen, and therein lies the issue with
Wow.
glucose, which is beginning your cancer issue.
Oh, glucose begins your cancer issue. Oh my. I am just not. I just want to put back all my labor food, my Labor Day food. But check this out, guys. If you are liking this information, we want you to hit that thumbs up button right now, and don't forget, we appreciate this in you.
Pampa me on, pampa me on.
That's right. When you you hit that thumbs up button, right? You subscribe, you hit the little bell so that you'll know that Cheryl and I are on. That really helps us get into the algorithm so that we all can help change the narrative. Because I'm telling you right now, I think I have too much fantasy in my head when it comes to eating food. So glucose, yeah, we're all like, she said, oh my good, Esther just went, she said, sugar will kill you. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody is like, oh, the glucose. All right, here's another good one. Cancer thrives in acidic environment. So you guys are definitely on this, are definitely on it. And so we appreciate, this is why we like you guys to be here, because these types of conversations that we're having, you don't often get to hear the other side, because the dumbest shit that people say about black hair is that you apparently, you really, they say you can, eat this food. It's going to make your hair healthy. But according to Cheryl, it's a little bit more intricate than just eating carrots and taking, biotin and things of that nature. She said, Esther just put something else in the chat that was very interesting. She said biotin supplements because it disguise markers used by doctors to detect heart attack symptoms. Jesus Christ. And people are just biotin. I cannot tell you how many people come in and they are taking biotin. I will be honest, Cheryl. I don't know that I see that it works, but a lot of people, I don't know if they're doing it themselves, if they've been prescribed. So let's move over. I know we got a few more minutes before we let you go. But what about this whole Ayurvedic thing? So I know we're in the foods, but people like herbs. So I'm going to put these herbs in there too, because when you talk about eating your way to healthy hair, you do hear a lot about food, as you guys heard about supplements and then vitamins and minerals. These are all separate, which I didn't know. I learned something new today. But let's hear about this Ayurvedic, these oils.
You want to know how to make effective natural hair products that use potent Ayurvedic herbs along with nutrient-rich oils and butters that are specifically formulated for afro and textured hair? Now that I can help you with.
What you talking about, Will?
All right. So, what about these herbs, herbal teas, herbal extracts, Ayurvedic, all this herbal. So, are herbs, can you herb your way through teas and, poultices and creams and all this stuff? So, talk to us about herbs and hair.
I actually like Ayurvedic, eating Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic, I'm not sure if Ayurvedic is a food. I mean, I don't know if there's a such thing as Ayurvedic herbs. I know that you can eat Ayurvedic,
Hmm.
and that's a way of basically eating for your body type. So it's a way of eating, not actually a food, if I'm correct. But
Okay, so any Ayurvedic connoisseurs in the Heezy in the chat, drop the clarification for us. It's a whole system. Okay, come on, Esther. Come on, Esther. Esther, you might have to get on this little podcast with us too. So Esther says it's a whole system from India. Not quite sure what system.
yeah, it's a way.
Uh,
It's a way of eating according to your
okay,
body type. I think I'm a kapha body type.
okay,
Pitta, vata, kapha. But anyway, and they eat according to all the spaces on the tongue, and sour, pungent, sweet.
wow,
Anyway, but it is heavy in carbohydrate.
okay.
But
Well,
but here we go again. That's Indian people,
right.
not African. people.
Right. And so what we're also learning today is that we really have to be careful. Esther is definitely putting some wonderful, Esther, we really, really, really appreciate what you're sharing with us. And this is why we need you guys to help change the narrative. We have to be careful about what we're putting in our mouth. Today, we learned about the power of sugar, good, bad, or indifferent. We got to be careful with that sugar. The water is all about, the pH, the endocrine system. And also, I did not know the very important role that the immune system plays on your hair. Miss LaWanna Bennett, what up, new subscriber? How you doing? It's me, your cousin Keith Lolo. I got some carbs over here called what? Baked beans, okay? Cheryl is in the chat, and we are having a wonderful, wonderful discussion about food and hair. We have about 5 more minutes now. Don't forget, if you have any questions, any topic that you want us guys to cover, don't forget, drop it in the chat. Even if you are watching this post the live, we love to be interactive because you guys are our partners. We don't consider you followers, and you're also a bunch of outliers, because this is the part of beauty industry and the barber industry that Cheryl and we are desperately, trying to bring some attention to, so that people can realize the really important role that the body is playing in making, as we just learned today, a choice, a decision about what it wants to keep and get rid of in order to keep our asses alive, is what I just learned today. Cheryl, so when it comes to healthy hair, as we wrap this up, so what makes it healthy? What makes hair healthy? Because who put this in the chat? Here, someone said they. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta find it. Here we go. Here we go. Leela. She said her hair and nails thrive when she ate salmon consistently. So what makes hair healthy? I mean, let's just cut through the chase. So we know you can't.
I think salmon, fish, is rich in omega-3, omega 6 or 9. And so those are the fatty acids that keep you healthy. But I've never seen a healthy person with a bad head of hair, unless they were balding and they had male pattern baldness, or because it's not it's not either or. And the question is not the fact that what keeps hair healthy, it is what makes it unhealthy. It's not
Wow.
It's not a question of that.
Because your hair is healthy by nature. That's a given, is what you're saying, right? You're given it, and then
the scalp system is going to maintain itself if it has resources. The body does not have resources, something's got to give, and your immune system is going to discriminate. So it's best to keep all of systems go, to keep the body optimal. And so we're always thriving for optimal health, to keep the body doing what it automatically does, and that is what keeps your eyes seeing, nose smelling, brain working, lungs working, blood flowing, heart beating, and to keep you happy. Your hormones keep you with enough norepinephrine, serotonin, oxytocin, everything. It's a system. It's not just, you know what, I'm gonna be shitty to my body, but I want a great head of hair, so I'm gonna eat all the things. It just doesn't work like that.
right.
And so to have a conversation like that would be doing you guys a disservice. I'm not gonna say don't do anything. What we want to do, and that's one of the reasons why when I had a salon, especially in New York, beauticians had to make sure that they took time to take care of their body, go to the gym, and to get enough sleep, because you can't beautify people tired and unhealthy.
That's why, and we can't work on you that way either.
That's
It's very Yeah,
And
it's
so,
very
right,
important. Yes.
right. And you don't want all your hairstylists having struggles with their own hair. That doesn't really work either. So you want to make sure that you're keeping everything in check, and your hydration, your blood levels. By the way, does everyone know their blood type?
Yes. If you know your blood type, why is it
You
important? Who's
answered for
A
everybody.
positive? I'm A positive. Does everybody in the chat post the live or during the live? If you know your blood type, please drop yes or no. You don't have to put it in the chat, but if you know your blood type,
No, you
go
don't.
ahead on. But I know mine is A positive. In the meantime, while we're waiting for you guys to drop your blood type, if you know it, make sure you go and follow some of these wonderful people. We had Dr. Dre. She was here. Also, Ho Elise. Make sure you go follow her right here on YouTube. We had Dr. Gus. He was also in the chat. And Dr. Jen, she's very, very popular. You can also see her over on, what's his name? I see him now. I just can't. Roland Martin. So Dr. Jen is a lot on Roland Martin. And then don't forget the Style and Beauty Doctor. They are right here on YouTube, and they have some interesting information. So make sure you go and check them out. So we have a lot of people do know their blood type. Some people don't. And so here's what our new cousin. What's up, Lawana? She said she used to be a vegan. She became very anemic. I lost a lot of hair. It all grew back when I ate meat. I know my teeth. That happened to me when I became vegan. My dentist was like, you need to eat some damn meat. I was like, oh my God. So that played a lot in my teeth. Now, remember, guys, these are our personal disclosures. Do not take the information that we are sharing with you and apply it to yourself. There are plenty of vegans whose teeth and their hair are perfectly 100% healthy, but everybody's body is different. So I was definitely told by my dentist, you must drink milk. I had cut out milk. I mean, I did the whole. I just went hard. Yeah, yes, your teeth. Mine shifted. That's why I got to get mine fixed again. But well, I had covered up my gap. But anywho, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, so don't take this information, personal. Apply it to yourself. So Cheryl, as we wrap this up next week, we're going to be back Monday, and where we talked about, what makes food, what makes the hair. Remember, she said it's not about what makes your hair healthy. It is what are you doing, right, to compromise the environment of the scalp, that and the cellular, the communication for your body to discern, what to do and what not to do. That is the important. So we have to change the narrative when it comes to this thing about healthy hair. Next week, we're going to be talking about heat damage. That's something that comes up a lot. I flat iron my hair. I don't have my curls anymore. And then, my hair is all jacked up. So Esther, I'm going to rock my curls next week. So that is something that people are always concerned about, is heat damage. So she'll wrap us up with just something wonderful about, or interesting about, food and hair and vitamins, or just, something that we should be thinking about.
I would say also, just pay attention to your cravings. I know sometimes I get in a mood where I just have to have lemon water or something, and that could be your body telling you what it's deficient in. And I think that you're your best doctor, because, of course, you're in charge of your own body. And if it does get off, it is usually something different, and pay attention to it. Knowing your blood type is important. One of the main reasons it's important because it does dictate your diet. Because
Really?
absolutely. And I think that even during COVID, most certain blood types did not get sick. And if they did, it was a very short recovery period. I'm O negative, and I'm a universal blood type. So, and I'm one of the blood types that can handle meat. And
Yeah.
so I am not one of the blood types that should go
Now,
vegetarian.
is this knowing your blood type? Is that some type of fancy? My doctor ain't never said that to me.
Your electrical is either a positive or a negative, and it goes into a marker according to populations. The earliest blood type is O negative.
Damn. I know Sandra, we up with you. Sandra, I'm with you. I'm like, how they say it on Friday. Damn. Like, really?
Yeah. Your
Really?
electrical, that's why it's a positive and a negative there because of the RNA and things of that nature. But, and you get, and what is your mom or Mother Africa? The mitochondria is a battery, and you have a positive and a negative. But anyway, but I digressed. But
No, that was some good digression. Anywho, yeah.
I will say usually your body is speaking to you. So that is one of the reasons why I think the great mystics such as Deepak Chopra and Dr. Sabi is go within. It'll talk to you, and it will basically keep you pretty much on track.
All right,
So
guys. So
this
thank you all so very much. Make sure, in other words, listen to your body. We even said it, don't listen to us. These conversations are to really, really open up and discuss the dumbest shit that people say, like, food.
I'm sorry, but especially food combinations.
Yeah.
That is either because, of course, you are your stomach. If you take care of
Wow.
your stomach, that's basically in your digestive. I think. And by the way, our Ayurveda system
Mhm.
actually the saying is it is better to have good digestion with bad food than to have bad food than to have good food with bad digestion. I think
Oh
that's
my,
Ayurveda.
my.
It's Ayurveda saying.
I speaking of this, and we're gonna wrap this up. I can't remember who told me this,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody told me that your gut is your first, like your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
That's where your first
First
brain
brain.
is.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what BMF. You know what I'm saying? She just all of that. So we learned something wonderful and new today. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Thursday, come on over and meet us over on Planet
Ooh, yeah.
Pluto. Okay, don't forget, get your helmet or pull out your telescope. We're going to be over on Planet Pluto, and we're going to be discussing celebrity hair care products. So, all right. So, Esther, I'm going to let you get that last statement. She said, gotta get your gut health right. So, let's listen to Esther, guys, and let's work on that gut. I know we got to get that barbecue in because but put it down because I learned something. Sugar will kill you. Damn, I did not. Esther, you messed me up with that one. All right, guys, you know what we say? We're always signing out, right? We're always talking about a whole lot of peace, a whole lot of love, and for sure, a whole lot of hair. But check it out, Sandra. Right? If you ain't got none, don't want none, can't grow it. You got some bald patches and bald heads. We say, don't worry about that. It's all good. All of that's beautiful too. And so are you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day. And we'll see you Thursday over on Planet Pluto Pseudo.